What's up guys, DK Jones here and welcome to the Mexican Grand Prix weekend preview, the second of our triple header of the Americas. We're going to have the softest compound of tires, C3, C4 and C5, 305.354 kilometers run over 71 laps. Last time we're here, Max Verstappen won ahead of Hamilton and Perez on the podium. And in terms of the weather, looking like a slight chance of rain, but it is uncertain. Drivers' Championship after the United States Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo with 0 points in 21st, Sargent getting his first point after disqualifications of Hamilton and Leclerc. After the race, Liam Lawson has 2 points, he's behind Magnussen and Zhou Guanyu. Tsunoda up with 7 points now, below Hulkenberg, was below Bottas and Albon. Ocon is in 12th with Stroll in 11th position. In the top half, we have Pierre Gasly in 10th, below Oscar Piastri, is below George Russell. Lando Norris jumping Leclerc to 6th position, behind the two Spaniards in Alonso and Carlos Sainz. Hamilton in 3rd position, below Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen, already sealing the Drivers' Championship in Qatar. Constructors Championship after the US Grand Prix. AlphaTauri picked up a few more points, in last with 9 points, below Haas and Alfa Romeo. Williams in 7th, below Alpine. McLaren have jumped above Aston Martin to take 4th in the Constructors. Ferrari behind Mercedes and Red Bull already clinching the Constructors Championship. Hotlap of the Mexican Grand Prix, one of the longest straights on the calendar. It's not only one of them, there are two of these straights coming back to back. We're staying on the left hand side of the track, of course, for the first corner. Of course, it's one of the longest runs from lights out to the first corner, so expect to see a few people hunting for the slipstream. Karma lights out over to the second long straight here, GRS aided, of course, for overtakes, not as long as the first main straight, of course, on the right hand side this time, before we get into a tricky technical section comprising of a hairpin that will take us into the second sector of the track, and of course taking us into these S's where we want to take it as straight as possible in order to maximize the lap time generated. 1963 was the first race in Mexico. Track distance is a 4.304 kilometers. Track record is a 1:17.774. As we're going to my favorite part of this track, favorite part on the F1 calendar, the stadium section, and most wins here comes from Max Verstappen with 4 wins, as we round the final bend onto the main straight to end off our hot lap of the Mexican Grand Prix. Cool qualifying predictions for the Mexican Grand Prix, and it's going to be an interesting watch. The gaps in qualifying lately have been very small. I've gone for Max Verstappen pole position ahead of Sergio Perez, with Leclerc and Hamilton on the second row. Then we have Norris, Sainz and Russell, followed by Ocon, Piastri in P9 and Albon in 10th position. Race predictions, and I think this one should be fairly easy to predict. Recent Mexican Grand Prix have been pretty straightforward after qualifying. I have gone for a Verstappen win, with Hamilton in 2nd and Perez making the podium. Then we have Lando Norris in 4th position, Piastri getting driver of the day, and Max Verstappen scoring the fastest lap. Weekend schedule for the Mexican Grand Prix. On Friday, we're going to have FP1 at 12:30 to 13:30 and FP2 16 to 17. Saturday is FP3 at 11:30 to 12:30 and qualifying at 15 to 16. And on Sunday is the race at 14. Now these are track times in Mexico City, Mexico, so you're gonna have to find out what times these are where you are. But if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe and leave your predictions down in the comment section below. From me, DK Jones, I'll see you next time.